what you say about me, you can't prove me wrong. Can't prove me wrong. And you've been trying since the beginning of time, but it's the same old song. It's the same old song. Help me understand, Mr. Atheist, Mr. Atheist. Can you please tell me where the danger is and praise me with? And why you care to be right? Is it so you can do whatever you like and not answer to my God?
I'm addressing the topic of atheism, and the main intention is to take away the faith of Christians. Say that when I break tradition, I just think they don't want to be held accountable for their actions when they make decisions. They disgrace religion, and I ain't got a problem with that, but it's only Christianity they seem to take offense to. If I say Jesus lives, why would you take so much time trying to disprove something you don't believe exists? That just doesn't make sense, cause if you only had one life to live, then logically, why would you waste it on this? That's like arguing with an imaginary friend, or battling against something the Lord makes gravity suspend. Baffles me when asked to speak on the depravity of men. Tragically, we lack one thing, but look how naturally we sin, yeah. Still, you rather call struggling Christians hypocrites, get angry and sound scientific in your conniption fit. While there's a million things that you cannot explain, yet you act a lust to say that we believe in God in vain. Well, let's explore the theory of evolution, or the fairy tale for all the grown-ups suppressing its truth.
No matter what you say about me, you can't prove me wrong. Can't prove me wrong. And you've been trying since the beginning of time, but it's the same old song. It's the same old song. Help me understand, Mr. Atheist, Mr. Atheist. Can you please tell me where the danger is and praise me with? And why you care to be right? Is it so you can do whatever you like and not answer to my God?
Philosophy, but I know this culture's thinking's been heavily influenced by Socrates. He said the unexamined life is not worth living. Y'all examine life until it's not worth living. Robbing life of any meaningful purpose, and got the nerve to criticize of what you've seen in the churches. Try to attack the faith, but tell me to what benefit could you gain if you possibly put it into it? When all Christianity does is promote love, generosity, morals, values that won't budge. But what has atheism done but help promote a communistic state, how things are run? They claim an atheist were reform, they say creationism's dumb. Worst of all, they say that our eternal resting places in the grave and then we're done. Where's the hope in a future and a purpose for living? But this is what y'all been promoting in school books.
No matter what you say about me, you can't prove me wrong. Can't prove me wrong. And you've been trying since the beginning of time, but it's the same old song. It's the same old song. Help me understand, Mr. Atheist, Mr. Atheist. Can you please tell me where the danger is and praise me with? And why you care to be right? Is it so you can do whatever you like and not answer to my God?
Argument that evolution hinges on is that something came from nothing. This is wrong. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know why I exist. Here's a couple of thoughts I don't mind to provide you with. You know that there's a builder, cause there is a building, especially when it's directly in front of you like the real thing. And it's the same with creation. Creation itself is the absolute proof that somebody that made it. Even the man, the atheist, hell. Charles Darwin said the universe can never have created itself. That defies all logic and uncaused first cause, which y'all call knowledge. We say suppressing God. Let's not talk about transitional forms or the lack of the fossil record, cause it's missing and gone. Look, all I'm saying that the ball's in your court, but they don't wanna play, they went home like poor sports. Yeah. Hey, boss. I think I'm ready, man. Look. Looky here, everybody jump the new kid. Turn him to a robot the day after he moves in. Get him Saul's armor, yeah, that'll fit him well. Make sure he making music that only the Christians feel. He wear a size 11, but you can get him 9. Go get him a shoe that his foot won't fit inside. And if he don't conform, well, we'll criticize every single jot and tittle, every single bizzle line. Y'all just mad that he sucker punched the same bully who been taking all y'all stuff for lunch. Stop it off, dude was only only saved a couple months. Y'all stoned the man, hold his hand, try to love him up. Heard he worked with Wonder, then y'all quickly got on other stuff. Coming up the woodwork like, dude, Bizzle, what is up? Before I even knew him, I was on my knees praying for him, asking God to strengthen him and save him from this rainstorm. If you heard my music, you would know I love theology, but we don't gotta agree on every single thing doctrinally. Homie, my approach isn't gotta be the same as yours. That's a cookie cutter methodology. I got a passion for the body, and rapping's just a hobby. To communicate the master to the masses, that's ungodly. But if you clown my pops and you laughing in the lobby, I'ma fire off quicker than a blast that's from a shotty. If Ray Marshall did it, all of y'all was kinda quiet then, like you carefully select the people that you might offend. And with that, homie, let me transition to what I tackle now. Gather round, every man listen. The blind man's story is a popular analogy, but I'ma try to show you how it's logically a fallacy. The same blind man decides to walk in your house, rip your TV off the wall and rip a hole in your couch. Makes his way to the kitchen where your sacred china is. He breaks it, then makes his way upstairs to find your kid. Goes into the room and says, do what I do. Drink, smoke, fornicate, and drop out of high school. You keep asking him to leave, but this dude ain't shaking. And then after a while, your kids start to imitate him. If you don't say nothing, then I think that you're the problem. Cause just because he's blind doesn't mean you wouldn't stop him. You say that ain't biblical, I'ma go ahead and spit some more. You say you into this nobody that you didn't get to know first, but I would claim we do it every time we rhyme. You were thinking of somebody or something inside your mind. So wouldn't it be more real if you just go and say his name? Cause I happen to think the subliminal way is lame. It's like an ambiguous Facebook post, a Twitter feed subliminally, man, you ain't have no cojones to drop the name in the actual song. But mad at Biz cause he revealed what he was actually on, man. Just one more thing, but I'ma take this from the Bible before another believer gets mad cause we attacked his idols.
Hey, yo, Bumps. Hey, yo, you making good points, man. But yo, I think you need to take him to the word right quick, though. I get it. Look.
Think of John the Baptist. Why would he attack this man for doing something considered a common practice? Adultery was rampant. Yeah, even back then. He publicly called Herod out in front of the masses. Imagine one of the teachers of the law telling John the Baptist not to speak on what he saw. But he did, and it got his head cut off with the sword. Imagine what would have happened if he would have loved him to the Lord. I'm done. Look, God is sovereign in salvation. You can't just... God, he just does things in different ways with different people, man. You can't try to make somebody fit a mold. Man, the gospel's the same, man, but the approaches, the way God does his thing is different, man. I'm done, man.
They holler money over everything, so I place them over that. God over money, homie, show me where your focus at. Flowing like you holding, but you throwing up some bogus stats. Bet your label name will show up if I ran a Rover tag. Excuse me, do I get on your nerves? Miss you Hollywood, I be hollering and rocking on my shit. I ain't letting go of that till I go with Jehovah's at. Phony, I'm opposing that. You holy, I can roll with that. Praising him daily for making me his own. I'm still like the Navy, I get my warship on. You know, warship, huh? Like a fighter, bro. You too busy off Heineken trying to get your Eiffel on. What? The Eiffel Tower's not the one that leans. So much for that line, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I do.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I'm following you, Biz. You following the altar. I'm following them too. Wait, does that make us some stalkers? But I ain't in the bushes chilling with binoculars. But I be sounding strange a lot, cause I ain't with the popular views of the world and they cultural perspectives. I'm not moved by what they earn or what they throw up in my breakfast. I'm like, oh thank you, I'll pass that plate. What they serving cats of late is garbage to our bars. It's better if I fast it. Excuse me for the sickening food metaphors, but our views are skewed just like everything they sell in stores. Get it? SKU, bless Jesus and head the Lord. We fight in the underground, ever since we met the Lord. Underwear, man, keep those in your dresser drawers. Just know that never will prosper regardless of what weapons form. Nothing can defeat the plan of my God when I'm underneath this band. I keep it moving like an automobile, the sovereign will. None of things at random. Go.
1Bizzle. Bump.
Bossy, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you talk so wrong. When you come to Christ, there's a lot of things you gotta unlearn. I'm all for that scheming, all for that weak bent process of thinking. My thoughts have been sequenced to match that of the Father who offered the seed when I was still off in the deep and lost in my weak will. Often my dreams cost me a steep bill. Traded God for the cars and the cheap thrills. Traded all for the double R's with the clean wheels. Then I met the boss, no Ross, no Meek Mill. He showed me the flaws in my thinking, that I was willing to poison y'all just to eat meals. I know you want the ball, but let's be real. Most of you will see balls for you females, and most of us will see the great because of each other. They teach you to hate and tell you to love us for suckers. But if God is love, then what does that mean? They making the sick reject the vaccine.
Stay scheming, I'm just trying to change, man. Ain't easy, I heard the same thing, but he saved me when I was on the highway. So now I hear him Christ play. Well, I'm trying to do the right thing. It's so hard to do the right thing, but I'm trying to do the right thing. Trying to do the right thing. It's so hard to do the right thing, but I'm trying to do the right thing.
2005, God saved me when I turned 20. Prior to that, there wasn't a lot you could learn from me. That's a lot of years invested in Satan's kingdom. Although I changed, I'm still in training my way of thinking. We all got self-destructive behavioral tendencies. Gratifying sin won't result in an inner peace. We gotta fight for joy, we gotta bend our knees. Alone we incomplete, need Jesus to intercede. It seems natural that man rebel. Homie, it is not an idiom when I say that there's not a chance in hell. Look at society, I swear I see a school of fish that swim the same way and view the world through a congruent lens. But ain't it obvious that ain't working? We do the same thing while expecting to change verdicts. That's the definition of insanity. But I'm fighting to break these habits, expecting a brand new me.
Stay scheming, I'm just trying to change, man. Ain't easy, I heard the same thing, but he saved me when I was on the highway. So now I hear him Christ play. Well, I'm trying to do the right thing. It's so hard to do the right thing, but I'm trying to do the right thing. Trying to do the right thing. So hard to do the right thing, but I'm trying to do the right thing.
You know I come from where they blam hammers. Thought they set up and down to die for they bandanas. My country tis a beat, look what this land enters. You dissing God, that's when I raise up my antennas. I love my people and my culture, but I take a stand. You got a problem, I'm down to scrap with you man to man. But I'd rather talk it out and dap it up and try to run up in my crib and I'ma have to clap you up. So let's keep it on the civilized level. Got us killing each other, don't recognize us the devil. I'm not oblivious to how the white man treat us, but that ain't no excuse to blame the white man either. And then we turn around and treat each other worse. Another day, another body, that's another hearse. Know how many days I was about to snatch another purse. I've been delivered though, show you what it's hitting for.
Stay scheming, I'm just trying to change, man. Ain't easy, I heard the same thing, but he saved me when I was on the highway. So now I hear him Christ play. Well, I'm trying to do the right thing. So hard to do the right thing, but I'm trying to do the right thing. Trying to do the right thing. So hard to do the right thing, but I'm trying to do the right thing.
Willie Mo Jr. here. Today I want to talk about God working everything out. See, a lot of y'all don't believe that he can do it, but the only way he gonna do it is if you have faith and don't doubt. This is
that holy book, it got me living cleaner. Right around bumping that kingdom, I'm a believer. My walk talk for me, they say that boy with Jesus. I ain't gotta say a word, they can tell by my demeanor. No matter what he look like, he gon' work it out. No matter what them haters say, he gon' work it out. That holy book, it got me living cleaner. I ain't gotta say a word, they can tell by my demeanor. In spite of all of my tests, this cross up on my back, but favor come with that. This we tie checks, 2 racks. I ain't bragging, few months back. My life was under attack. Foreclosure on my home. Close partners turn they back, but keep that doubt, y'all. Got in my word, start praising, worshiping, and started shout. Even when my tears fell down, I promise y'all I did kingdom, I'm a believer. My walk talk for me, they say that boy with Jesus. I ain't gotta say a word, they can tell by my demeanor. No matter what he look like, he gon' work it out. No matter what them haters say, he gon' work it out. That holy book, it got me living cleaner. I ain't gotta say a word, they can tell by my demeanor. Me and wifey had a fight, communication wasn't right. We both in the book of cuss. She said something I didn't like. But what about the covenant we made in the eyes of the Lord? What about the kids and the fact that we Christian? We can't just leave when the times get hard. Girl, quit shout. Grab the hand, start praying and repenting to the Father. I ain't finna let the sun go down, mad at you, boo, I doubt. See, life and death is in the tongue. Spoke life over my wife. Flat out, now we 100, come on. That holy book, it got me living cleaner. Right around bumping that kingdom, I'm a believer. My walk talk for me, they say that boy with Jesus. I ain't gotta say a word, they can tell by my demeanor. No matter what he look like, he gon' work it out. No matter what them haters say, he gon' work it out. That holy book, it got me living cleaner. I ain't gotta say a word, they can tell by my demeanor. What it look like, he gon' work it out. No matter what it seem like, he gon' work it out. He gon' work it out. He gon' work it out. Your friend said, gon' work it out. He gon' work it out. He gon' work it out. Make a way. Gon' work it out. He gon' work it out. He gon' work it out.
I wanna see you win on purpose. Do not quit until you see the vision that he gave you fulfilled. The power of life and death is in your tongue, so you gotta speak life over your situation. Don't worry about your habits, cause God can work that out too. And he can never love you more than he loves you right now.
That holy book, it got me living cleaner. Right around bumping that kingdom, I'm a believer. My walk talk for me, they say that boy with Jesus. I ain't gotta say a word, they can tell by my demeanor. No matter what he look like, he gon' work it out. No matter